It's time now for the Period Channel 5 o'clock news for this Sunday evening, January 4th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here at your 5 o'clock news headlines. Here, our top story at 5 o'clock here is under gray skies and light rain. New York City offered a final salute to Wenjian Liu. The NYPD officer was murdered with fellow officer Rafael Ramos today sat in a squad car on a Brooklyn street. In Edaville, Kentucky, federal investigators were working Sunday to try to determine the cause of a plane crash in western Kentucky that killed 4 people but left a 7-year-old survivor who freed herself from the wreckage and trekked nearly a mile to find shelter. In Vatican City, Pope Francis named 15 new cardinals Sunday, selecting them from 14 nations including far-flung corners of the world such as Tonga, New Zealand, Cape Verde, and Myanmar to reflect the diversity of the church and its growth. By just about any measure, the International Consumer Electronics Show's big event held in Las Vegas attracts more than 150,000 visitors. North Korea on Sunday criticized the United States for slapping sanctions on Pyongyang officials and their organizations for a cyber attack on Sony Pictures, the latest fallout from a Hollywood movie depicting the fictional assassination of North Korean leader Kim Jong-il. Divers searching for the wreckage of the crashed Air Asia passenger's jet may be no nearer to find it. Crucial black box flight recorders, officials say, even if they have located the body of the plane using sonar. In London, Buckingham Palace on Sunday stepped up efforts to defend Prince Andrew after the British royal was embroiled in claims of sexual property with an underage woman. Prime Minister Tony Abbott has arrived in Baghdad for talks on aid in Iraq in its fight against the Islamic State jihadist group, as Australia is part of its U.S.-led coalition carrying out airstrikes against ISIL in Iraq and has deployed special force troops to assist it. It's 2015 and Sarah Palin is somewhere still here. The former Alaska governor rang in the new year by drawing the hour of animal rights groups when she posted several photos of her youngest child, Trig, with his feet planted on the family's black Labrador. As Boston Marathon bombing trial opens for Johar Zarnev, justice and closure sought. The San Diego Union Tribune reports Sunday that meth seized by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection San Diego field offices accounted for 63% of all meth seized at land, air, and sea entry ports nationwide. Texas Representative Louis Ginnert said Sunday they will challenge House Speaker John Boehner for his post when Congress returns this week to Washington. Medical examiner rules that the Shane Montgomery death was an accident. Any effort by the European Central Bank to launch a massive quarter to ease in the program this year would fail to revive the Arizona economy, according to economists polled in the Financial Times. Health insurance carriers in Wisconsin are keeping their attention focused on a court case that could throw their plans to participate in this federal health insurance marketplace in 2016 in disarray. 2 Miami, Florida-based Apple device owners claim foul over the latest iOS 8 release. It takes up too much storage, leaving them much less space available for videos, photos, music, and apps. In Palm Springs, California, the first star-studded film award ceremony of the New Year was literally something to sing about. While not an honoree himself, actor-producer Brad Pitt stole the spotlight with a sing-along for a few months Saturday night. Hollywood kicked off the new year on a positive note, with 3 films vying closely for the weekend box office title that nevertheless remained with The Hobbit, The Battle of 5 Armies for the 3rd straight week. The development of science and technology is something that keeps blowing our minds, as NASA's latest innovation and instrument called the Soil Moisture Active Passage. SpaceX is supposed to kick off Cape Canaveral's 2015 launch campaign with a 6:20 a.m. Tuesday attempted boost of a batch of cargo to the International Space Station. An American healthcare worker who experienced high risk exposure to Ebola while working in West Africa arrived Sunday at the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha, Nebraska. A reality medical program got a little too real for women in New York who saw her husband's death on television. In August 2012, Anita Chenko turned into New York Med, a popular reality medical series set in New York's Presbyterian Hospital and starring doctors. Take a look at New England incident alerts here at 5:04. In Fort Lee, New Jersey, in Bergen County, a working fire at 2170 Fletcher Avenue has fire on the roof of a 1-story commercial fast food restaurant. 2 lines stretched in and evaporation of the main body of a fire knocked down. Peter Channel News time is now 5:05. And it is time now for a travel report on this Sunday evening here, and it's smooth sailing the highways and byways of New England here. And we got two accidents here. One accident on 95, but around Route 120 to Kenton, so it expects a little delays there. And we got 95, an accident near 1-8 and south of our spectrum delays. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this Sunday evening here. Peter Channel News Times now 5:05. Take a look at the weather situation here on this Sunday evening here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 5:05. 53 degrees, that temperature with foggy and misty skies. Humidity 96%. Wind speed variable about 7 miles per hour. Barometer 270 inches. Doable about 52 degrees and visibility at 5 miles and a wind chill 51 degrees. Current conditions around the region here at 5 o'clock hour. It is 40 degrees, that temperature around here in Boston. 41 out in Boston Harbor and in Gloucester. 44 in Fitchburg. 36 in Bedford. 38 in Naval. 39 in Lynn and Beverly, Massachusetts. 43 out in Worcester and Sturbridge. 41 in Webster, Massachusetts. 38 out in Norwood, Massachusetts. 53 in Taunton and New Bedford. 54 in Plymouth. 52 in Provincetown. 55 in Falmouth. 48 in Chatham. 55 in Mossman. 49 in Cape Cod Bay. 52 in Nantucket and Block-On. 50 in Westerly. 55 in Providence. 52 in Smithfield. It's 52 in New York City. 50 in Long Island Sound. 50 in Islip. 53 in Montauk. 43 in Long Island Sound. It's 47 in Bridgeport. 50 in New Haven and in Denbury. 48 out in Waterbury, 34 in Meriden, 34 in Hartford, 34 in Winslow, and in Springfield, Massachusetts, 33 in Amherst and Greenfield, 36 in Naphal, 40 out in Pittsfield, 41 in North Adams, 43 out in Albany, New York. It's 42 in Sturgill Springs. It is 49 in Bennington, 41 in Bradford, Vermont. It's 46 in Rutland, Vermont. It's 35 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 34 in Keene, New Hampshire, 37 in Chaffey, New Hampshire, 35 in Manchester, Nashua, and Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's 33 in Concord, New Hampshire, 32 in Laconia, New Hampshire, and 30 in Biddeford and Portland, Maine. Alright, a look at a surface map around the country shows the stationary front off the British Columbia coastline stretching it down through much of the Pacific Northwest around Washington State, North Central Idaho, and stretching on southern Montana down through Wyoming, down for western Colorado, and North Central New Mexico here. We got a stationary front from northwestern Michigan stretching into southeast central Ontario and up in Quebec here. We got cold front stretching from Gulf of Mexico, stretching it down Appalachian down for western Pennsylvania and New York State, colliding with a low pressure off eastern Ontario, and station front from upstate New York down for Northern New England and down for Nova Scotia, Canada. And we got a station front from the Crown is at the sea. Get a front of mine from eastern Ontario, stretching it down for the 7 Great Lakes and about Iowa here. And we got a low pressure in eastern Tennessee and southwestern Colorado. We got some high pressure in central Kansas, southern Alberta, southern Idaho, northern California, southeastern California, and the Falcon region and off the California coastline here. Get a front of eye from eastern British Columbia down for eastern Washington. Front of eye from south central Arizona down for the Gulf of California. And got a front of eye off the California coastline and then off the Baja California coastline here. It's 36 degrees, that temperature right now here in Detroit, 49 in Pittsburgh, 65 out in Washington, D.C., it's 69 in Atlanta, Georgia, 81 in Miami, Florida, it's 56 in Brownsville, Texas, 37 in Dallas, Texas, 49 in Kansas City, Missouri, 10 above in Omaha, Nebraska, 19 in Chicago, 1 below in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 4 below in Great Falls, Montana, 45 in Seattle, 52 in San Francisco, 61 in Los Angeles, it's 49 in Las Vegas, 33 out in Salt Lake City, 14 in Denver, 41 in Albuquerque, and 62 out in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, take a look at a radar situation here, and we're seeing a few spotty light rain showers around near Cushing around Route 140, and some spotty rain showers around Route 44 and Route 3 in Plymouth, and some rain showers off the Plymouth, Massachusetts here. And we're seeing some little rain showers up, and some rain showers out of Massachusetts Bay here. And we're seeing a few spotty rain showers around northwestern Maine, upstate New Hampshire, and north central Vermont and western portions of Vermont, and up at a 7-quarter plateau north of Albany, and stretching down between the Onondaga Lakes, section of New York, and around southwest of Albany and east central portions of New York State. Here. Alright, let's Take a look at the radar around the country. Shows some sleeting and snowing from Atlantic Canada, from Newfoundland, stretching out eastern Nova Scotia down from northern New Brunswick, upstate Maine, eastern and western portions of Quebec, and up in the north eastern portions of Ontario here. And we're seeing some snow showers covering much of Michigan, western Ohio, down from central Indiana, north central and northeastern portions of Illinois, went to Chicago here, and the western portions of Michigan here. Some rain showers in eastern Kentucky and central portions of Tennessee. And some rain showers from upstate New York down for central Pennsylvania, down for western portions of the Virginias, and down for western Carolinas, and a line of rain showers from eastern Virginia down for the eastern Carolinas, down for southeastern Georgia, down for northern Florida, and around the Gulf states. And the line of snow showers from western South Dakota and northern Nevada, western South Dakota, and north central Nebraska got some snow showers here, and some snow showers from Montana and up in the northern Idaho, eastern portions of Washington State, down for east central portions of British Columbia, and some rain slated snow showers around the western portions of Washington, while some rain showers in the northwestern Oregon and western Washington coastline, while some sleeted snow around the mountains of western Washington and western Oregon, and down for the southern British Columbia mountains, and raining around Vancouver here, and rain and sleeted snow on western portions of Utah, and some snow showers in the north central portions of Colorado here. Take a look at our satellite loop, and it shows a line of clouds coming to much of the eastern portion of the country from Atlantic Canada, stretching down to the Gulf states around eastern Mexico, and another batch of clouds coming to much of Great Lakes, and then a batch of clouds coming to much of the western portion of the country, and then up in the North Dakotas, and up the Great Lakes, and coming to much of Canada from British Columbia down through Quebec here, and much of Canada here. Alright, let's take a look at our short-range public discussion. An outer air mass will continue to plunge temperatures across the central and eastern United States, and snowfall accumulation will pile up downwind of the lower Great Lakes, and heavy rain on mountain snow is expected in the northwest corner of the nation, and a clipper system will streak snows from the northern plains to the northern United States, and glaciers will begin to dry out along the eastern seaboard Sunday night as a deep surface cyclone over the southeast Ontario lifts towards the Canadian Maritimes, and then trailing cold front pushes off the Atlantic coast as beyond the system, and outer air mass that already invaded the north central United States will spread southeastward, and plunging temperatures from the Mississippi Valley to the east coast and the cold air blowing over the warmer waters will allow snow showers to break up across the Great Lakes region, especially downwind of Lake Ontario and Erie. A rich plume of moisture streaming in ahead of a Pacific system crashing into the British Columbia Saturday night will feel widespread precipitation across the northwest corner of the nation early this week, as heavy rains are expected along the western coast wall. Snowfall accumulations in excess of a foot will be palpable in cascades in the Northern Rockies. Energy dropping out of the western Canada will streak a wave of low pressure from the northern plains of the northern Malaya on Monday into Tuesday, and the clipper system will be quite moisture starved. However, a fresh surge of Arctic air will be across the central and eastern United States will allow for a swath of accumulating snows to the north of the low track here. And forecast discussion of rain in the region here. Milder there this afternoon, continue this evening ahead of an approaching cold front, as the front will develop some showers with local heavy rain this evening, followed by blustery, much colder weather. Tomorrow, with a few snow showers possible. Weak low pressure may bring a period of light snow Tuesday. An Arctic front will be accompanied by a few snow showers and squalls Wednesday, followed by blustery and bitter cold weather. Wednesday and into Thursday, as more snow showers are possible Thursday night and Friday. Then mainly dry conditions next weekend with below normal temperatures here. Near term until 6 a.m. Monday morning. 4 p.m. update. Surface low pressure continues to move across the eastern Great Lakes to the St. Lawrence Valley, pushing a surge of warm air towards the northwest. While milder air continues to stream across the region this afternoon, this is allowed for dense fog to form across much of the region. And thanks to yesterday's snow and sleet bursts, expand the dense fog advisory across much of the region for now. Expect dense fog to remain until the front moves across stuff in New England, so the advisory may need to be expanded. Otherwise, mild air is worked into its way up to the high 95 quarter with a Taunton reach up to 53 degrees and Falmouth 55 degrees. For tonight, 12Z guidance continues to be decent agreement for the short term as the surface low moves from the St. Lawrence Valley towards the Maritimes as a cold front will push across the region overnight as shortwave will wear it along. This front early this evening with parts over 1.20 inches anticipate heavy rain to travel along. This front urban and port range flooding is possible, especially rain to occur after 7 p.m. with a Heaviest around 10 p.m. QPF totals would be close to 0.5 inches, but the training occurred when could see close to an inch would lead to some flooded issues. I believe that Southeast Massachusetts, Rhode Island has the best chance to see these heavier downpours. A 40 to 70 knot 850 millibar jet low level jet also begin to crank up around 060 tonight. I believe that most of the winds will remain a lot, but some of the stronger gusts could mix down with heavy downpours and since got it sold. The timing of the heavy rain until after 00Z have adjusted the wind advisory accordingly at a few gusts of 35-45 miles per hour possible. It appears that the front will pass from west to east beginning around 060 as the front passes. The cold air vector will push drop in temperatures the remainder of the night into the morning hours that we can see wind gusts begin to increase across the interior after 09 Z beyond the front. And tonight's lows we will see. See temperatures in the 30s from south coastal Maine and sea coast and New Hampshire around eastern Massachusetts and much of down and much of Connecticut area. While temperatures will be in the 20s for central and western Massachusetts up to the Merrimack Valley area of Massachusetts up to much of eastern and upstate New York and up to southern Vermont, much of Vermont, New Hampshire, and much of Maine here. And some dramatic weather changes. This week, as icy and insured this morning, improves slowly and showers in the evening, windy and closed. Turning much colder and windy on Monday, and a light snowfall possible in Tuesday tonight, and some dangerous wind chills 15 to 25 below zero Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So expect some dramatic weather changes this weekend. We are under a dense fog advisory in effect until 7 p.m. this evening. So expect an hour and 43 minutes of this dense fog advisory as locations all southern New England. Visibility is 1/4 mile or less at times. Timing until this evening here. Impacts visibilities will frequently be reduced to 1/4 mile or less if driving slow down. Use your low beam headlights and leave plenty of distance ahead of you in the case a sudden stop is needed. Precautionary preparedness actions that dense fog advisory is showing. Dense fog will reduce visibility to 1/4 mile or less for at least 3 hours, resulting in hazardous driving conditions motorists are advised to slow down as objects on or near roadways will be seen only at close range. And day 1 tonight, dense fog advisory. And day 2 for Sunday, Monday through Saturday. Monday, west winds will likely gust to 40 to 45 miles per hour, and a wind advisory may eventually be needed as there are also a chance of some snow squalls in the afternoon, which may reduce visibility and affect the evening commute. Tuesday, light snow may accumulate 1 to 2 inches before tapering off Tuesday evening. There will be just a low probability that snow accumulation will reach advisory criteria about 3 inches. Wednesday, local heavy snow squalls are possible Wednesday afternoon as the Arctic front moves across the region. And with that, into Thursday morning, there will be a high probability that wind chill advisories are warnings may be needed for much of the southern New England for wind chill values of 15 below to 30 below 0 degrees. Here. Okay, let's take a look at a 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Here. For tonight, rain mainly before 1 a.m. Patches of dense fog before 1 a.m. and low around 31 degrees west, wind about 7 to 13 miles per hour, gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. The chance of precipitation is 8%. New precipitation amounts between a 1/4 inch possible. For Monday, a slight chance of snow showers after 4 p.m. increase the cause with a temperature fall around 27 degrees by 5 p.m. West wind about 14 to 16 miles per hour. Wind gusts as 40 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. By that, forecast got low about 12 degrees. West wind about 5 to 13 miles per hour. Wind gusts as 26 miles per hour. For Tuesday, snow likely may after 3 p.m. Most of the clouds got high about 24 degrees. Southwest wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 60%. To that, chance of snow may before 11 p.m. Most clouds got low at 17 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For Wednesday, a chance of snow showers between noon and 3 p.m. Pakistan got about 20 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For that, Pakistan got low about 1 degrees. For Thursday, sunny skies have about 15 degrees. For that, chance of snow showers, most skies got low about 10 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Friday, chance of snow showers, Pakistan got about 29 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For that, most of the skies low about 14 degrees. Saturday, most of the skies, most skies got about 20, low about 18 degrees. And for Sunday, Pakistan got about 33 degrees. Peter's weather phrase of the evening, a rainy evening attempt. Peter would say, have a good evening with good passage to see you for an 11 o'clock report. Have a good day. Have a good evening.